Welcome to the Beast Semi-Pro Cup number 8, which is the final of the year. And we're here in map number 1, 1-0 lead for our player in the bottom right hand corner. Since he is coming from the winner bracket, his name is Narra and his team is the Patch Terrans. So that's player number 1, starting off with the barracks, surprise, surprise. Top left hand corner, here we go with our Passion Mercs player. It is Keiras. He just fought back his way through the lower bracket and now has the chance of winning here. Yeah, pool is finished. He's going for the gas and pool built into hatchery then, as he was doing it before. So let's see which approach he's going to choose now. Is he going for Zerglings only? Is he going for the Baneling bust? Is he going for Roach push? Or Ravagers? I don't know. Let's see. The Reaper will be there at least for Narra. And now let's see what he's going to do. I mean, I don't know if he was watching any of the streams that are available, but there is the chance. And if he saw Keiras playing just before, oh, what's that? The worker? Yes. And yeah, then there's a very high chance that he's just playing very safe. Or he just feels confident to just go for the standard stuff that he's going for every time. Well, and this looks like it could be the bust. The Reaper is in the middle of the map. Okay, he should send over one to kill the worker. Maybe one is not enough. Or will... Oh, the bunker doesn't go up. That's very important. Okay, now let's see what he's going to do. The Reaper is coming back home. But more and more Zerglings are going to stream in. You can see all the line through the middle of the map. And the bunker is getting cancelled. 2 workers went down. And now let's see how much more damage can be dealt by Keiras. There's some Banelings coming in, so the bust is preparing. Where is he going from here? Oh, you can see the second wall off right here on the right hand side, but there's nothing at the bottom. Okay, 1 worker coming in, but this is not closed. Is it closed? Yes, it is actually. But this one is not. Okay, we have the Hellions there, we have some Zerglings coming in, KDA charge, getting the Zerglings out of the way at least. And the Banelings are still there. Banelings exploding into the Hellions, that's very important. I think the lowering the HP of the Hellions was very good here for Keiras. The Zerglings are just streaming in. He wants to have the best connection possible with the Baneling, and he gets it. No, he was going over to the right just a bit too much. But nevertheless, I think he's going to kill a lot of workers still here. He shouldn't be focusing on the Hellion though. Okay, all the Zerglings are dead. Some more will be coming in though. And will there be a wall off before that is going to happen? Yes. But still, Banelings are a choice there as well, or a possibility. So let's see if he's just going in. There's 1 Hellion to fight this. But can he go through? I don't think so. I think he shouldn't waste that many Zerglings here. Or should he? Is he just going for the win? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, there actually is another gap in here. I wasn't aware of there being a gap. Man, and Keiras just gets through with all the Zerglings. And the GG is called by Narra. 1-1 right here. Map 2 it is. It's going to be Triton, bottom right hand corner. Patch Terran, Mr. Narra. Starting off with the barracks. That's not a surprise. Let's see if he's switching up to build another unit, potentially. Or if he's just going for the Reaper again. And then, on screen we already see that the player in the top left hand corner is just going for the same approach. Right here, it is for the Passion Mercs, Mr. Keiras. With gas and pool first. So we're going to see the expansion then. And then we're going to see 6 Zerglings as soon as the pool is finishing. And let's see how he's going to follow that one up. Yeah, will be interesting to see. I mean, at least he's switching up every now and then. He's going for Zerglings one time, he's going for Baneling the other time, he's going for a push to just delay the expansion to then switch into Mutas the next time. Very smart move, I feel, by Narra. Right here, building the command center on the high ground. This not only helps to have the command center alive and not attacked on the low ground, but also if it's alive and it's finished, you can use it as part of the wall of, and also it has a lot of HP. So yeah, you can just land it somewhere to have another wall of if there's another Baneling push incoming. Okay, and it's the same thing again. Reaper goes across the map while we have the Zerglings coming in. We have the Baneling nest for Keiras. It looks like we have the all-in again. So let's see. Yeah, he sees there's no command center. Okay, Reaper on the other side will be dealt with. Oh, still alive, still alive. And the Queen is trying to help, but one worker is not going to go down. Come on, go for the Spore. Yeah, okay, save that one as well. And now the Queen is on the low ground. He's going for tier 2. It looks like he's going for the Mutas again then. And I know that one of the guys that is playing a lot, like Mr. Aelith, would be very proud of Keiras actually going for Mutas that much off of 2 bases. I mean, he's going for his third base besides this. But 2-base Muta is like the trademark move of Aelith, isn't it? But let's see what he can do. Zerglings are here. Reaper goes down. And the thing is, the Reaper went into the main base again, which means he saw the layer coming up. So essentially, if he followed the games before on any of the streams, he knows, or he could know, that Mutas is most likely the choice. And you can see 3 more gases being taken. And that, yeah, is the Spire again. So let's see if that is going to do the deal for Keiras. Still, I mean, good thing again, Keiras is going for the Scout. And checking out if there is a third base already. And he's going to see it right now. Bunker will be placed as well. Okay. And choice of Narra is going to be Bio. Stim is halfway done. Workers are being transferred. Everything looks quite nice on either side actually. Keiras' army supply is quite low. But yeah, he's gearing up with Mutas as soon as he can. And yeah, I think therefore he doesn't really need that many units right now. Good thing that I like is Widow Mines. They can be very powerful against Mutas. So let's see what he's going to do with them. We have no starport yet, right? So yeah, Widow Mines will just be borrowed. So that's very interesting. Okay, more queens will be coming in. The thing that I miss is the third base by Keiras now. Sooner or later he needs to go for that. Mutas are on the way. 4 Hellions will be hitting on the front door though. Okay, checking the third base on the top, checking the third base over here, and he's like, okay, actually it's 2-base Muta. Here we go, man, here we go. Oh, the queens shouldn't go off creep, right? Okay. I mean, as soon as the queens are off creep, they are so incredibly slow. And it could really force Narra to just go the other way around and take them out potentially. But yeah, if we can... Oh wait, is it like 4 Widow Mines over here? Yes it is. And there are more to come. This can end up pretty ridiculously. Oh, let's see. Okay, he's going to the mineral line. And he's going out again. Well, okay. At least these would, if one of them connects, I think all of them connect most likely. It will be a very bad thing. Oh, the bait is real. And Keiras, they're just going for more workers besides this, so he's not really all in with the Mutas. He just wants to know what's going on this side. And while doing so, we have the Zerglings almost surrounding the Hellions. Let's go for some more. The third base in the meantime for Keiras has been taken, and the Hellion will go down. Still, the Midas are alive. That's the key now here for Keiras. If he's able to keep them alive, that would be good. On the other side, if we have Widow Mines all over the map, and I think I could imagine that Narra will be going for the Drilling Claws update, and with that, it will be a very hard battle to fight. Because with that, Narra could just walk out and borrow them wherever he wants. And then, yeah, Mutas kind of are not a good thing in the fight. Also, Zerglings and Banelings might be just focused out. Okay, Mutas get a little bit of a catch here with the depot. Keiras going for the 4th base right here, while his 3rd base at the top is finished as least. And more barracks coming up for Narras. What the upgrade situation looks like, 1-1 finished here. +1 flyer finishing for Keiras right now. Concussive Shells, Stim and Comet Shields are finished as well. Oh, that's a very good catch here for Keiras, getting some workers. That's very nice. Oh, the Widow Mine also getting down. I mean, that's a trade I would get, like 8 workers on the Widow Mine for free. Good thing to have. But yeah, the number of Marines looks quite good. Also, the Widow Mines are there. Keiras knows about them now, so he will be a little bit more careful with his Mutas. I really like the creep spread behind it for Keiras. A few more creep tumors would be nice, but I think they will be coming in sooner or later anyways. And he's going for Hive. Pathogen glands also being researched at the moment, so we will see Infestors. But what will be the next level then? Infestor Ultralisk potentially? And I really like the use of Keiras with the Mutas right now. Because, yeah, he's just going in, doing something. Oh, he was triggering one Widow Mine somewhere, right? I think one of the Mutas must have gone down. Yeah. To a Widow Mine most likely, and the rest of it was just damaged. Okay, 2 more workers, but then you can see the big red dot going out to the map, and let's see what Narra can do there. It's 100/50, so the power of the army is very big for Narra. The Mutas can't do a thing. The Banelings and Zerglings could pretty much be taken down by the Widow Mines, and I think this is a very good approach by Narra, and let's see if Keiras can do anything. Doesn't look like that's the case. Let's see, we have another wave of Zergling and Baneling available, and he's approaching into this, and some Banelings actually getting decent connections. Widow Mine still available, some good connections there, but it seems like Keiras can be able to walk through this. Zergling's trying to wrap around the Marines, and this is going to kill some more. Another Baneling connection helping there as well. We have some more reinforcements over here though, killing all the Mutas. We have 1 Mutalisk left. And while Keiras is just going for the attack into the 3rd base of Narra, it forces Narra to come back home. Okay, but the Banelings are here. Widow Mines are doing a good job. I think Widow Mines are the perfect counter over here for Narra, doing what he needs to do. Okay guys, this looks good. I mean, we have +2 finished for Narra as well. I mean, armor and also weapons. While this is not the case for Keiras for now. We still have 4 bases for Keiras, so he's fine in that regard, but his army supply looks very low. It's just half of his opponents. And also he has no more Medivacs left. He's going for Corruptors now, which kind of feels weird. But let's see if he can get some decent connections into these. I don't think so, and all these Banelings, they are not going to connect to any Marine. Okay, and the Widow Mine still being alive, that's very important as well. And yeah, you see, Corruptors are coming in, but what are they going to do? Almost nothing. Okay, Widow Mines will take out the Overlords, 1 base going down. Let's see what he can do. Some more Zerglings are coming in now, but that is most likely not going to be enough. Narra really taking a good approach to the game with the Widow Mines here. And I think this will be Narra taking the game. Keiras will be adding some more units, trying to fight for one last time, I think. He's going in right here, the Zerglings. Oh, but that's not going to be enough. GG by Keiras. 2-1 lead for Narra. We are heading into map 4. It will be Simulacrum, top left hand corner. For the patch Terrans, it is Narra. And in the bottom right hand corner, we have our Passion Merc. It is Keiras, right here. Fighting again with gas and pool first. Let's see what he's going to do with it this time. A Reaper will be the choice. Yeah, that's pretty much obvious. But yeah, what's the follow-up? Is he going for the command center on the high ground again? Is he just going for more stuff? It looks like command center, right? Yep. So he's like, okay, that worked out last game. Let's just go for it this game as well. The worker is just scouting everything, sees the expected, I guess. And the Reaper will be there in just a second as well. And yeah, we'll be going across the map now. And again, Keiras heading in with the Overlord, scouting that there's no expansion, immediately getting back with the Zerglings. Oh, very good movement. The Queen gets some more shots, but will not be able to kick it. But the Zerglings are too slow off creep. I mean, Keiras tried, but the Zerglings were too slow. Okay, checking for the third base, that is not present. And now let's see if Keiras is just going for 3 more gases, some more drones, adding the spire, or going for a layer, adding the spire then one more time. Or if he's going for the third base, so he's taking another approach. That's really nice to see. Okay. Just one queen here. One more will be spawning at the expansion in just a second, but this is not going to be enough. The Reaper gets one more full scout. But there are speedlings available, and they get the Reaper. At least a little bit of a catch here for Keiras. While yeah, his opener wasn't really doing what it was designed to do. Delayed the expansion. Third command center instantly started by Narra right there. We have some Hellions coming out, and some more Marines will be there. Stim is started for the Terran. Another barracks as well, so he's really going for the third barracks. Oh no, the second. Yeah, the second barracks before, and also the third before the command for the starport. Oh, Bending Nest is on the way. Is he going for a delayed all-in-y whatever Baneling Zergling push here? We see a lot of Zerglings streaming across the map now. I could imagine some Zerglings being Baneling soon. Since, yeah, what else would the Baneling Nest be for? Okay, but will he go for the depot, or will he go for the bunker? Let's see. And let's see what the Hellions can do on the other side. We have one queen, 2 queens over here. There's no wall of or whatever. Third queen is also joining in. The Banelings are rolling over. Let's see. One going down. Bunker is going down. The Marines are set up. And he's just not going into the main base. But the Marines will die nevertheless. And this is the big Baneling connection that he needs. Lots of workers will go down. One more Baneling is there. How many workers will go down? That's the question here. More Zerglings are streaming in. They're trying to surround the Hellions, and it's working out quite nicely. Hellions go down, and I think that could be a very good shot here for Keiras to actually equal out the series again. Some more depots going down. We have no more bunker available, and he's just blowing up the wall to the main base. Here we go with all the Zerglings heading into the mineral lines. We have a Widow Mine here, not getting a good connection. Oh man, 2 more Widow Mines are here, but it could actually end up in a very good friendly fire, and I guess that's going to be it, guys. We have the Zerglings doing what they can, and no matter what happens here, I think this is not a thing to come back from. And Narra thinks the same. GG called. And Keiras equals out the series again. We're back, and it's going to be Nightshade as map number 5. In the bottom right hand corner, we have our Terran. Our patch Terran to be correct. It is Narra. And over in the top left hand corner, we have our Zerg. Representing the Passion Mercs, it is Keiras. And yeah, we're here in a 2-2 situation, meaning, yeah, pretty good chances for both players. It's 2 more maps to win on either side. Yeah, worker for Narra going across the map. We're going to have the Reaper over here as well, as in the last games as well. And yeah, it's, I mean, both players doing the same thing over and over. Let's see if we can have more Widow Mines now for Narra, maybe reminding himself that it worked out quite nicely. Okay, command center on the high ground again, so that is going to be the same. But let's see if he's switching into Widow Mines again. I would like to see that because it worked out. On the other hand, let's see if Kira is going for the bust, if he's going for Mutas again, if he's just going to do anything else. I mean, he's going to scout this. He's having the Zerglies on the way, so he's not, yeah, thinking about his opponent maybe switching up again after doing something the 3rd time in a row. So he's just going across the map, sticking to his plan, and he's going to see, okay, command center on the high ground, and then transition into something. Okay, losing one Zergling, yeah, he does. You shouldn't lose something here, I guess. But let's see how this is going to go. Roachborn. Oh, he cancels. Oh, maybe that was a trick. Maybe the Reaper was on the high ground, was it? Yes. So he cancels the Roachborn that was seen by Narra. Speed is about to finish. And can he get it? You can get it if you really want. But you must try, man. Oh, the Zerglings, they're trying to run. They're really trying to do something here. And almost getting there. Queens are going to greet the Reaper while it's jumping, and down it goes. Okay, scan into the main base. Sees, okay, Roachborn has been cancelled. Nice information for him. And then, yeah, we have Hellions again, so he's not choosing Widow Mines for this game either. But we also have no 3 barracks before Starport build. And we have the Banshee coming up with Cloak researching right now. So, both players kind of switching up. 3rd base starting for Keiras. And what is his plan now? He's going for the Roachborn again. Okay, let's see if that is going to work. Okay, so Banshees it is. Let's see how many he's going to go for. Is it just 1 or is he going for more? Most likely it's at least 2, right? Yeah. And Keiras. Roaches, 5 of them on the way. Could be a very good push as well again. I mean, if he just goes for the Roaches now, and he breaks the wall and gets through, kills a lot of stuff, that would work out. But the Banshee is actually a pretty good tool against it. But let's see. The Hellions will scout this in just a second. Or will they? Okay, they actually don't look what is happening into the base. They just check out for the 3rd, and that's enough for Narra here. But now, yeah, he's going to have a little bit of a surprise in just a second with seeing all the roaches, I guess. Oh, 2 Banshees going across the map will also be a surprise for Keiras here. There's no Spore Crawlers. I think this is an all-in now for Keiras, more or less. There's nothing to do against the Banshees back at home. Maybe the main base could be saved with 2 Spores coming in immediately. But you can see, yeah, work is going down already. And now, let's take a look at this. Can Keiras break through or can't he? Okay, one of the Ravagers is getting low, but it's still there. And he's just walking through it. This looks very good. Let's see if the Hellions can break this or not. Because on the other side, we have the Banshees coming back home. They're not attacking anything else. And the worker kills for Keiras are incredibly high. He's doing very good job. Can he cancel? Can he cancel Stim? Oh, is he going? He's not going to focus. He could have cancelled this. It's denied like half a second before finishing. That's incredible. I mean, there's no Marines on the map anyways, but it's a very good timing here. It's a good thing to say. And it looks very good. Narra is down to 0 workers. And I think Keiras just going for 11 workers right now. Could just go for a lot of spores to just go and defend against Banshees. Yeah, tank comes in, but Narra sees there's no more chance. He GG's this one, and Keiras takes the lead in the series. We're heading into game 6 right here. It's World of Sleepers as a playground, top right hand corner, down 1 map right here. Damned to win this thing to stay alive. Here we go with Narra from the Patch Terrans. And over in the bottom right hand corner, here he is. He comes from the lower bracket and he's ahead right here with the match point. It is Keiras for the Passion Mercs. And he sticks to his plan, gas and pool into expansion. And then let's see what's going to happen. And now I'm really wondering, I mean, Narra was playing 4 games in this final series now, and the one that worked out was the one with Widow Mines, wasn't it? So let's see if that is actually going to be the right approach, and let's see if he's going for it again. Let's wait for that. I mean, the Reaper is a clear choice, no wonder about that. Speed will be starting soon. Queen is starting as well. Yeah, there we go. So Keiras is just going for the standard thing that we saw before. Read it like in German. So Ivanides, I guess. Okay. But let's see. Zerglings are going across the map. Reaper is not going to see them again. That's also something I really don't know why this is happening. It seems like Narra, despite the fact that Zerglings might be there every game, why is he not looking for the Zerglings out on the map, but he's just going over to the other side of the map straight? He could just intercept a Zergling or 2 while going across the map. I mean, yes, this would sacrifice some scouting, but on the other hand, it would just reduce the forces that Keiras has for his, yeah, very early pushes, let's say. And the earlier the pushes, the more the more precious units are. So I think it would be worth going for some Zerglings. And I mean, the scouting is there anyways. He was going over with the worker, and he knows what's going on then. Or he can more or less calculate his way through this. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, Queen's getting in again. Still we have the second Queen. Can it get the Reaper? Zerglings will help as well, and down goes the Reaper. So at least scouting is denied now. We have 2 more Queens on the way. So Keiras switching up somehow. Will we see a Nidus? 2 additional Queens. Will this be Nidus? I'm really looking. It would be interesting to see. Maybe the second that he needed before was the second to see the build order for the Nidus, but then we see a 3rd base again for Keiras. We're from Czech. Okay, yeah. That's nice. I kind of was thinking that already, since you're Keiras fans. I was kind of relating you to him somehow. Or to his... Are you players from Passionworks as well then? I guess so, right? Okay, third base will be there. 8 more drones. No tier 2 yet. On the other side, the bunker is there. We will have the wall of sooner or later. 2 Hellions going across the map, but just 2. So he's not going for that much more. Okay, 1, 2 more actually. It was just a little bit delayed. Scouting here, but one of the Hellions almost going down already. That was close. Okay, swapping buildings. We have 1 tank here for Narra. That might be very interesting for any push that comes in. Medivacs? Oh, what's coming up here? Nothing? Come on, just build something here. Yeah, 2 Medivacs started. Well, well. So what's the choice for Keiras? A macro hatchery, a bending nest, and the lair being researched. We have spore crawlers on the way now. Maybe he's afraid of banshees again. Okay. So he's preparing for banshees somehow that are not appearing, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, it's his mesh point. Right here, he can go for a safe game, let's say. He's allowed to lose 1 more and then put all eggs in 1 basket potentially. And right here, this looks like the game that he's choosing to go for macro. But 14 banings are coming in as well. 2 Evo chambers. Lair about to finish, and we have Narra pushing out. Yeah, let's see if that is actually going to work, because there is a lot of workers that were made by Narra, by Keiras, so maybe there is a little bit... Oh, Medivacs are pretty precious though. And he's just destroying everything with banelings. Oh boy, this is very, very hard for Narra to take. We have just more creep spread about to come, so the queens will not be heading over across the map, I guess. At least not for now. And yeah, the tank and the bunker will tell Keiras to just turn around. But he's on a 3-base scenario. He's up by almost 20 workers, which is quite good. And yeah, his creep spread is nice as well. And he just destroyed his opponent's army. He's in a very good spot, I feel. And there we go. It's Midas again. And the 3rd command center for Narra. Okay, 2nd engineering bay back there. Okay, Medivac coming out, but queens are there. So he needs to be really careful to not lose that much. Okay, at least keeps 2 creep tumors alive, that's good. Medivac going into the main base most likely then, but could be scouted by this overlord. Okay, Spire about to be done. A little bit of a catch here. And Keiras is just going for the 4th base. He's just going full macro right here. He feels like, okay, I'm really safe here. I can't lose this game with this one, or I can't lose the series with this game. So he's just going for the macro game. This is incredible. Let's see. I'm really excited if he can take this. I mean, on the other side, we have Narra having the 3rd command center about to finish, while we have the 5th base also being started for Keiras. So he's really going for the macro. And Midas showing up. Some more Midas on the way. Centrifugal hooks for the Banes on the way. We have +1 melee attack, +2 melee attack, +1 carapace on the way as well. That was the Medivac, I guess. That was just going down, but the Midas flying into Marines, not the best choice. And then, as I said before, Widow Mines was the game that was looking quite good for Narra. Okay. Oh, the Midas getting one Widow Mine at least. Some workers as well. Okay, he's going for flyer attacks +1, +2. I mentioned that already. And infestation pit underway. Okay, main base, we have turrets. We have 2 turrets in the expansion as well, and a lot of Widow Mines. So let's see if the Widow Mines will save Narra again. Okay, we have all the Zerglings streaming, and will it be some friendly fire? It doesn't look like that's the case. The Banelings just rolling in and destroying everything. More Banelings are coming in. The workers, they are doomed. And Keiras is just overpowering. The Swarm is just running through everything here. And GG well played is called by Narra. Keiras coming from the lower bracket here, just taking the series 4-2 and wins the Beast Semi-Pro Cup number 8.